Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Man Wunch here, and welcome back to another video, where today I'll be counting down my top 5 Lego Ninjago dragons in my collection. So this will only be dragons that I have in my collection at the time. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off, we have the Golden Dragon, which is the Legacy version, and this is set 70666. Now, it's a very interesting build. I really like all the golden features with like the head and like the wing part, and also some of the stickers or prints. I think they definitely do look really cool. But the most disappointing part is just the build of it, because the original Golden Dragon definitely did look a lot more better. It was bigger, it just had a lot more detailing to it. But I do like the golden in features with the dragon, but the most annoying part is the feet, because they're just really strangely built, and I just wish they maybe built the feet just a little more better, because he really doesn't stand up, the Golden Dragon. It's like really weak, so like you gotta just have the legs in the right position. It's just really fiddly. And the wing design is definitely very strange as well. It just looks really blocky, and the size for like the body, that also does look really skinny. So I just wish they maybe built the dragon just a tiny more bigger, because this was a $19 set when it actually first came out, and I just wish they actually made the dragon just a lot more bigger with like a bit more of a better design for like the wings and like the legs especially. But apart from that, I definitely think the golden features look really cool. Next up, at number 4, we have the Empire Dragon, and this is set 71713. Now I really love the color scheme for this dragon with like the black, that really nice blue color, and also that like red, and also like two pieces in that translucent orange color for the eyes. But I just think the design for like the body section is a little skinny. I just wish they maybe built it up a little more just to add a bit more detailing to it. But the stickers or prints, they definitely do look really awesome. I love the design for them, but I just wish they maybe added a little more to the dragon, like with its body, because it definitely does look a little skinny. But those translucent pieces definitely do look really cool. And the design for the head is definitely really awesome, and I just wish they continued that down the body with like the detailing they did for the head, because as I said, with like the body's just really skinny, but I do love the amount of detailing they did put in for like that sort of upper torso section for the dragon. And then the tail has such a very simple design, but it just works really nicely. Then at number 3, we have Wu's Battle Dragon, and this is set 71718, and I really love the amount of detailing for this dragon with like the small build for the head, the body, the wing design, just all the detailing. But I just wish they possibly made it a little more bigger, just to have a lot more detailing, because the head, it just really doesn't work with the body, because it's just really small. It's almost like a micro scale version of a head from a dragon. I just wish they maybe made the head a little more bigger, just to sort of work more with the body. But apart from that, this dragon is perfect. I love the detailing for it, like the leg design just looks really cool. Everything about this dragon works with like the design, the features, and I also really like how they have some studs showing, because usually when studs show, it just looks unfinished. But in this case, for the dragon, it just adds more detailing to it with like the dragon scales. And I really like the piece they used for the dragon with like that sort of sail piece what they use for most city sets. And I'm really glad with the detailing on it, because it does remind me of the Dragon Master design from Hunted from Lego Ninjago. And I also like how the wings are built quite nicely, where they're not all like loose and they can very easily sort of like just flip down. I'm really glad they actually used a hinge and bar attachment, and it's really nicely designed to make it quite stable, so they just don't like sort of flop around. And that's what I really like about that sort of feature of the dragon. Next up, at number 2, we have J Cyber Dragon, and this is set 71711, and I really love the design for this dragon. The amount of detailing included with like the stickers and the prints, the design for the body and the head is definitely really awesome. All the features included is definitely really cool. The design for the legs work really nicely. The body design is also really cool, and I'm really glad with like the color scheme as well, with like that blue and that sort of darkish blue color. But my only problem is, and it is quite small, it's they used a translucent green, whereas Jay is like the blue ninja, so you'd expect to have like this really nice sort of light translucent blue color, but they went for a translucent green, and I don't think it works with like the other two blue colors as well as like a translucent blue. So I just wish they maybe swap that out, because it is quite visible with like that translucent green, and it just really doesn't work for a dragon which is like sort of based around Jay, as the title does give away Jay's Cyber Dragon. So I just wish they maybe changed that around, and that would probably be like the most perfect dragon. And finally, at number 1, we have Stormbringer, and this is set 76052, and this is such an incredible build for a dragon, because the amount of detailing included with like those really nice pieces to give that sort of scaly skin effect. The design for the head is definitely really awesome. Some really nice part usage for that, especially I think it was like a 1x3 brick with like detailing for like the eyes and all that on either side. The color scheme of like that sort of really nice yellow color, the blue, and also maybe a bit of black maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. It just looks really awesome. I also really like the design for like the tail with that sort of squishy sort of piece at the end. But the feature what I find quite interesting and also pretty shocking is that this dragon doesn't have any wings, and that's why I find it so unique to other dragons from previous dragons in Ninjago or other themes, and that is because it just looks really awesome without the wings, and it just works so perfectly. So, hope you guys did enjoy this video, because it was really interesting to share my thoughts and opinions on my top 5 LEGO Ninjago dragons. I would definitely love to hear what you have to say down in the comments below if you agree with me, or if you have your own favorite dragons from other themes, or Ninjago dragons from the past as well. I would definitely love to hear that down in the comments below. And as always guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and again, as you so, goodbye!